Hell, I think it's gonna work this time. Yeah. Let me swap over my live to live chat. Hi, Chew. Sounded like I sneezed, didn't I? Hey, Chew. How are you doing? Littlefoot, what's up? Conqueror Balls. Working like a dream. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. God bless you too, Littlefoot. Blessings to all. Most definitely. So it's been a week, let me tell you. The weather I cannot complain about today. It was 55 here this morning, and you thought I'd won the lottery. I was out there jumping around, going apey out there in the yard this morning. It felt fan-freaking-tastic. So, loving this cool spell we're all having. Loving it. 505, thank you. Yep, 55. Yeah, it's about what we hit this morning. I get up every morning because, typically my older dog, the border collie, will wake me up and, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I got to go out, Daddy, and do my business, so he wakes me up. And took him out there, and I stepped out, I stepped down, down the steps with him, and man, it felt good out there this morning. So yeah, loving this little cool spell. I know it probably ain't gonna last, but I'm gonna enjoy it while it's here. So I've been out cutting grass. I've been knocking out a few outside chores today since we got such nice weather, and I've got the grass cut. Now it's time to come in here and hang out with my favorite folks. That's y'all. Hey, Linda Bop, how are you? Miss Linda, good to see you in here. Littlefoot, Conqueror Balls, good to see all of y'all. Michael Stackins in the house, there he is. Hi, Nancy, I know she's probably listening. Yeah, silver price is still up. I'm surprised it's hung around 39 as long as it has, 38, whatever it is. Just getting ready to eat dinner. Okay, boy, y'all eat an early dinner there. I think you mean lunch, probably. I don't know, maybe dinner. But all right. You can eat and listen. I do that on Michael's stream all the time. I was eating me a bag of popcorn. 38.53 at the moment. Okay. Thank you, Littlefoot. Appreciate that. Yeah, when I'm broke, I don't check it on a regular basis. So, that's how it is at this house anyway. Yeah, I'm going to be listening. All right. Early bird special on dinner. Yes, sir. Actually, it's better for you if you eat an early dinner. You burn more calories before you go to bed. Of course, when you sleep, you burn calories as well. I know a lot of people who eat dinner early, and I typically like to eat mine, before 6 for that very reason. Yeah, nothing wrong with eating dinner early, but then, like, if I eat it like right now, like Linda is, I'll be snacking before it's all over with, so I have to wait a little bit longer. You see, your reputation precedes you. Sounds like a Doc Holliday line out of a good movie. Mr. Silver Eagle, hello, howdy ho. Good to see you. Been enjoying your content. And check out all these channels. Littlefoot's got a channel. Michael Stacking. Who have I missed? Anybody here? Michael Stacking. I guess that's pretty much about it for right now. So check out these. Conqueror Balls got a channel. So I'll check them all out. appreciate y'all all coming and hanging out with me today. So payday is just around the corner, and I can't wait. I'm ready to buy some more shiny stuff. I was making a joke. Howdy ho. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's funny. That's funny. Y'all, I tell you what. There's this. I'm not into rap. I really ain't. But there's a song out right now by some guy named Tom McDonald, and I can't get the stupid song out of my head, dog. It's catchy. Let me put it that. It's called "The Devil's Democrat." If you ain't heard it, you need to go give that a listen. I'm not big into rap, like I said, but that song, he's preaching the truth in that thing. So yeah, I like that he's telling the truth. Thank you. Good to see everyone. I just clocked off. All right. Hey, War. Good to see War. Let alone Pepper's in the house as well. So, yep, good to see everybody. If you're not broke like me, what y'all been stacking this week? And like I said, I got payday coming around the corner. I got a funeral tomorrow. My neighbor across the street passed away. He's been our church pastor before. He wasn't currently, but he was the man that baptized me when I first come to the Lord or come to know the Lord. So it's a blow to the community, and especially for his family. Ended up with colon cancer. They thought they caught it quick enough, and turns out they didn't. But just pray for that family. Their last name is Layton, Layton. Pray for the Layton family if you would. Brother Tony is one of God's messengers. He was a preacher, Baptist preacher, so I know, I don't have to worry about where he's going, and neither does his family, so that's comforting to know. But, just a pillar in our community here where I live. What's up, T-Bird? Yep, thank you. So yeah, he baptized me when I first started paying attention to God around 2000. I got saved in 2002, and so yep. I actually knew him from work first. Me and him worked together before I ever knew he was a pastor. Thank y'all. Yeah, thank y'all. Pray for his family. I mean, he ain't hurting no more. He's up there in the presence of the Lord, but pray for his family, definitely. Okay, T-Birds at work, I understand. Appreciate you popping in, buddy. I always appreciate y'all who I got other things to do and pop in and leave a like, and that's appreciated. I do appreciate all that. So I've got a large order that I've got to pay for when my check comes in. I have bought a lot of, I bought a couple of more Confederate bills I've got to pay for. And I've got ones from South Carolina, a fractional note from North Carolina, I think, if I remember correctly. A couple of type coins in there as well. So I've got over $300 worth of stuff from Morgan Silver Treasures that I got to pay for my wallet and get him to send it on out. So that'll be fun to go through that. My top set collection is growing. Typically when, I'll say it a million times, but once it goes up, to the prices where I really don't feel like stacking it, I'll just flip over and do top set coins or something like that. But numismatic stuff. So yeah, I've got a large order from him. It'll be coming as soon as I pay my bill. So looking forward to seeing that stuff come in, especially those Confederate notes. I'm Confederate by heritage, and so that stuff really means a lot to me. Hey, being Becky. Thank you very much. Thanks for your prayers. I do appreciate that. Do I like colored ASEs? No, not particularly. I'm not big into colored anything. The one colored coin I had, I traded when I got this last gold piece I picked up. This one right here. They will stand and live gold. Yeah, a lot of people get into the colorized stuff, and that's fine. They do them. I'm doing me. I don't really care for the colorized stuff. But everybody has different tastes. Work has been like a jet engine suction blows. Yeah, I guess so. All right, T-Bird. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. 6 10-hour days. Whew. So now I'm not big on the color stuff. Uh, I find most people don't like the color. Yeah, I'm not. I've got a couple of colored copper rounds. I think one of them's a Trump something or another that were gifts or it was a grant or something. I can't remember. It's not something I bought, but it's something I ended up with. Uh, but everybody. That's the thing about silver stacking or coin collecting. You can pick what you want to get into. If you're into color stuff, go for it. If you're into Confederate notes and Confederate currency or history, you can get into that. If you want to get into whatever, there's so many things you can do within the hobby. That's one reason why I love it so much. Good to see scrap metal in the house. Buy what you like. Exactly right, Miss Becky. Uh, so yeah, I know a lot of people get into the space stuff. I love the space stuff. I don't pay the high premium stuff for some of the space coins. The one with the moon print on it, I think is very cool. But I'll probably never have one because they're expensive. I'm starting to like one of different kinds of ASEs. I just picked up a black and gold ESA. Okay. I think you mean ASE. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, I mean black and gold. Hey, but everybody's tastes are different, and I may look at a 3 cent piece and just go wild and love it, and most people are like, I'd just rather buy the silver bullion or whatever. Hey, uh, you know, difference. Oh, you're dyslexic. Okay. I know some people who struggle with that as well. What's up, Broke Stacker? Uh, Good to see Broke Stacker in the house. Y'all go check him out. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. Good to see y'all. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Uh, Good to see y'all in here as well. So yeah, excellent. Yeah, good to see Broke Stacker in the house for sure. So, I'm running out of poker chips, so if there's anybody in here that's poker chip, these are all I got left. They're going, and when they're gone, y'all. I'm just saying. Hit me up, SEstkr@gmail.com. As long as I recognize your name, it won't be a problem. I like seeing people's different styles. Yeah, man, that's what makes the world go around. Different strokes for different folks is the old term you see back when that show was on. Different strokes for different folks. That's the way it is. I like seeing what other people collect too, because sometimes it gives me good ideas of war. You scored a Broke Stacker sticker. Also, Gregory Freeman, yeah. I've got a couple of Broke stickers. I've got a Gregory Freeman sticker as well. I've got a sticker book full of stickers. You making fun of me there, Scrap Metal? Calling me Big Daddy Warbucks again. I know what you trying to pull off there. All right then. So how do y'all feel about hiring a company to sell your medals when you pass? Yeah, that's not for me. Hopefully, my intention is to start getting into more of the slab stuff. And of course, generic bullion. I'll always be a generic bullion stacker, but it's I got bills too. I don't know, man. I like my currency a little bit. I just kind of dipping my tiptoe into lots of things here, but I trust my sister to do with it what she needs to do. I have a little sister. She's 7 years younger than I am, so I'm assuming she'll still be around. But if she's not, then my niece or somebody can figure it out. Of course, I've got instructions in my safe on what not to do. Like, don't take stuff to the bank and give it away. But yeah, I saw. I think it was what's that dude out in California? Stacking Surfer. Uh, he was talking to a guy that was into doing that, or was like a trustee for people's stack or whatever collection. It's not a bad idea. Uh, I just feel like they're gonna want, a percentage or whatever. That'd be my question for them. Yeah, it's finally cooling down here too, Broke Stacker. The first thing I said was, I walked out the door at 7:30 this morning. It was 55 degrees. I was like, whoo, breath of fresh air. No humidity. It's wonderful. So yeah, I've been out doing all my outside chores today. It's been nice. What's up, Jack Stacks? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Sorry. Y'all are still over there under the ridge. West Texas. Let me get a drink of tea here. Excuse me for just a second. All right, we're better. Yeah, the East Coast is cooling off, and all the heat's being pushed out west because of this big trough we got going on. It's good to see Jack Stacks in the house. Y'all go and sub up to his channel. He's from across the pond over there, and he sent me an email. I was last night or yesterday. I can't remember when I finally got to it there, but I think I had inadvertently left off part of his address, but he ended up with the package anyway, which I'm glad he still got it, so that's good. Becky says it's hot here, but it has rained a little bit every day. Yeah, it's since it's cooled off. I mean, before it cooled off, we were getting rain every day at some point in time, but whether it's 5 minutes or 10 or even longer. But since this cool air came in, it ain't rained a drop, and I'm kind of happy about that. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. I would appreciate that. Give us a share out. All the good stuff. That's good and bad, Jack. It means they know where you're at, buddy. Uh-oh. OC took my Rochelle command to them to get it graded. The owner piece started PCGS. Awesome, man. That was a beautiful coin. That commemorative, it should be a 66 at least. That was a beautiful coin you got there, Michael. So if it doesn't come back MS66, then I'd be surprised if it didn't. It was a beautiful coin. It had a great luster on it and everything. I'm going to try to take some coins to Arlington Coin this week. I need some cash as the bathroom remodel is getting expensive. I hear you on that, buddy. Beware, once the wife start redecorating, it may move to other rooms, so just, be careful. 28 y'all go sub up to Broke Stacker. It's 28 subs away from 1K. So if you're not subscribed to Broke Stacker, you need to go over there and subscribe. Get that man to 1K. Yeah, I hope so too, Michael. Awesome, Michael. That's good. Or awesome, West Texas. Sorry. That's good, man. I'm a long way from watch hours or whatever. I'm a long way from the whole monetization. Don't have the subs, don't have the watch hours, so I'm not really concerned about it. Yeah. Yes, thank you, West Texas Tacker. There's his link. Y'all go sub him up. Watch his videos. Check him out. Get him up to 1,000. That would be most appreciated. I know Broke Stacker. I know being that close, man, it's got to drive you nuts. I have a warden. Oh, okay. Is that what you call yours? A warden? I got you. You're just a prisoner in there, huh? I hear you. So, yeah. That happens a lot down here. Of course, I'm not married, so but once the women start doing the remodels, it tends to expand on out to other places. So be leery of that. Vertical live streams is where I get most of my subs. Awesome. Thank you, War. Thank you for subbing him up. That's awesome. So there's your one closer there, buddy. So I can't wait to get paid. I want to try to pick up another kook or two this pay period. You know what just dawned on me the other day is, we're not that far from Christmas shopping time, so I may have to start putting back some cash for the old Christmas holiday. Typically I usually have to slow my stocking down to be able to afford Christmas stuff. So, yeah, you got that to look forward to. So, I'm waiting on my daggone coins to come back from ANAX, dude. I'm tired of waiting on these things. I guess MSJ was right. You send coins off for grading at ANAX, it's going to be 6 months before they come back. Daggone it. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too, West Texas. And I mean, you could, if your channel hits big enough, you could make money off Facebook too. Facebook will pay you if you're drawing in enough views or whatever. I had a couple of new subscribers subscribe this week, and they actually shared my channel out. So I want to thank them. I forget their name. One was Patty something or another. So thank you, Patty, for sharing out the channel, and picked up a couple subs off of that share. So appreciate them doing that. And I think the video they shared was the names of coin parts or whatever. So you don't never know what somebody's going to like and feel like they need to share it with their audience. So that's good. So to my new subs this week, thank y'all. I do appreciate it. I grab looks when I see them. Really don't search. Yeah. Kooks. Yeah. I try to pick up one I ain't got here and there. You try to rush and buy all these coins. I don't know. There's over 35 coins you got to buy for the Kookaburra series. There's no way I can buy them all at one time, because the backdated stuff is expensive, to say the least. You can find deals, but you really got to be looking everywhere. You got to be looking on eBay, whatnot, everywhere. You got to look everywhere to find some deals, but you can find them out there. SEstkr, Douglas Coon, welcome, welcome. Y'all come on in. Set a spell if you got time. Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with us. So let's see. Yeah, we were talking about kookaburras. I got a few to pick up, but I do love these coins. I don't know why. I'm into birds, first of all. I'm a birder. My bird watcher, I guess you call it. But something about the kookaburra, I just like them. They change every year. Sometimes there's two on a coin, like the male and female. Sometimes there's just one. So that's one thing I really like about the Kookaburra series. They change the design every year. Here's one with two right here. So yeah, I really like the Perth Mint, and I really like the Kookaburras. The swans and the koalas and all that other stuff, that's cool. They're pretty coins, but they're not me. So just got a package after you haven't opened it yet. Oh, cool. Bro Stacker, I've just subscribed to your channel. Left a comment. Awesome. There's another sub, bro. Awesome, dude. Appreciate you subbing up to him, Jack Stacks. Glad it got to you safe. I always worry a little. Yeah, I always worry a little too if I'm sending something to somebody. Uh, I was glad that Jack Stacks got his package from me, even though apparently I left off some numbers that I should have put on there. I'm glad it made it to him. So yeah, I always wondered, I always try to go back and check whoever the channel is I'll send it to see if they've got it in. Some people I've had to send 2 and 3 poker chips to because they get lost in the mail. So yeah. Minty Cactus. There's one of my new subscribers. Hello everyone, checking in. I'm getting ready to go somewhere. Alright. Appreciate you, Minty, for coming in. Appreciate you being a new subscriber. And appreciate you being here, brother. Good to see you. Assuming you're a guy, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry about that. Be careful as you go, Cactus. So, awesome. Minty is a lady. Okay. I did not know that. Sorry, Minty. North Star SEstkr, what's up? Good to see you in the house. She has a channel too. Okay, awesome. I'll have to check that out. Man, you can't. Excuse me, y'all. Mandy's Candy's in the house. Hello, Mandy. I got a koala reverse proof the other day for cheap and a reverse proof panda. Awesome. $36 each. Couldn't stop nobody bid me up. Yeah. That's why I don't really get into the live auctions and whatnot. I'll buy from the products list. I'll find something, and if it's a good enough deal, or if it's a decent enough price, I'll pop on a few things on the product listing, where it's just kind of listed. This is what it is, and this is how much it costs. But I don't do the live whatnot auctions. People screaming they gotta have $600 for a 5-ounce bar. It just pisses me off, and so I don't like that. Okay, awesome. I will definitely check that out, Jack Stacks. Appreciate that, buddy. So yeah, some of them people on them lives, and look, not all of them are that way. Look, I know this. So before y'all scold me, I know not all the whatnot people are like that, but man, I've been in some lives over there where they're trying to sell a 5-ounce bar. I got to have $500 for it. I got to have 500, and the idiots be going for it. I can't believe it. I'm like, these people are buying stuff they don't know nothing about, dog. I can't understand it, but it's an insult to my intelligence if you think you're gonna tell me you gotta have $500 for a 5-ounce bar. I'm sorry, that's an insult to my intelligence. So I don't hang out in those live things over on whatnot, because they tick me off. Yep, there's Broke Stacker's channel again. Y'all go sub up. If you haven't subbed to Broke Stacker, you're wrong. You need to go do that. And to win a givey most. Yeah. I'm in for the givvies. I do that as well. I go in there and sign up for the givvies. I do that myself, and I won one, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. I may have to check that out. But yeah, this people insulting my intelligence. I don't like that. So I'm like, really, dude? You talking? He must be talking to a bunch of idiots, because that dude ain't talking to me, telling me you gotta have $500 for a 5-ounce bar. That's crazy. But look, all the people are going there. Rob Fast and some of my favorites are all going over there now, which really gripes my rear end, to save a bad word. But Silver Seeker's going over there. Rob Fast Treasure's going over there. They're all going to be over there now, because they're all making it rich, I guess, because all these idiots are paying way too high prices for stuff. And, you know, I've already unsubbed a couple of channels because all is whatnot, whatnot, whatnot. They can't even do a video about a coin without whatnot, 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 whatnot. And it's just, it drives me nuts. T the SEstkr, I loved his channel. Now, once he's gone whatnot, I unsubscribed. Because that's all he's talking about. Go over here and buy my stuff and pay, you know, 3 times the price and all that. Sorry, y'all. Just, that's the way I feel about it. I know a couple of good sellers on there. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I know there's some deals to be had over there. You know, if you're in a room with 2 people, you're probably gonna get a deal. But if you're in a room with 85 people, they're gonna run it up to the point. You know, it's ridiculous. I'm not paying those prices. I'm just not. Uh, silver, unless you're a collector, right? So yeah, cheap slabs. Yeah, I know there's some deals to be found over there, but just 9 times out of 10, the the channel I get on is they're just, I don't know, man. Whatnot is ruining silver channels, in my opinion. Again, that's my opinion. But I mean, I've been watching Rob Finds Treasure since before I even had a channel. And, you know, so some of the other channels I've been watching before I had a channel too. At least Yankee ain't went over there yet. I know he does them stupid gold mining stock vids, which really tick me off. And put it in the middle of a 10 video, which is just stupid to me, but whatever. I have opinions, y'all, and when you get 56 years old, your filter just goes away. You say what you mean, and you mean what you say. That's just how it is. I have trust issues. Yep. Those half Florida goldbacks were going for $15 plus. They were giving them away for free. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the games. Yeah, it's a big gamble. There's a lot of gambling going on over there. I mean, yeah, you're gonna win a prize, but you're gonna pay $30 for a 1/10 round or whatever. You know. Yeah. Like I said, I'll buy from the products listing over there. And I always, yeah, I'm a Gen Xer as well. And so I'll go to the product list, find something I'm interested in buying, like a shield nickel, say for instance, because I don't have one. Let's say I went over there to look for a shield nickel. If I find one that's in really nice shape for a really decent price, and somebody has really good reviews as a seller, then yeah, I'll pop on something like that. But as far as going on all these live streams and just paying up because somebody's famous or whatever, I'm not about doing that. You won't throw your money away, just go ahead. But, you know, I'm not that person. I'd rather do spot races here on YouTube every once in a while, right? I've noticed copper is getting really nice looking, but it's not worth nothing melt. I've got some gibbies. That's good. Tim, another one of my new subscribers. Hello, Tim. Good to see you. Assuming you're a guy, so hello, brother. Sent Tim a Parker chip. No, I got a V nickel. I've got a boatload of V nickels. I need a shield nickel. I don't have a shield nickel. And since I'm probably just going to have one for my type collection, I want one with the rays on it. I want one of them real nice ones, you know. I want, you know, there are some years that have rays on them, like the Seated Liberty stuff, you know. 1853s have arrows and rays or whatever. But there's 1 year of shield nickels, or maybe 2 years. I'm not up on it exactly, but there's some shield nickels. Those are beautiful. They have rays on them, so I want one of those. Good to see everybody in the house. Pawnbroker pickers have seriously went downhill since whatnot. I met them guys in January. Me and SEstkr were walking in, and he elbows me in the stomach and goes, "You know who they are?" I said, "No, who are they?" He said, that's pawnbroker pickers. You don't watch them? I said, no. So I met them. They gave me a little copper pawnbroker pickers thing. And, but I had never heard of them. So I started watching them after I met them. They were nice enough people and everything else. I think all my copper's in the safe. I was going to look to see if I had it somewhere here close by, but I don't think it is. That's all poker chips right there. But yeah, it's, you know, I mean, I met them. I gave them both a poker chip and everything, so they were nice. First year had raised. I had one, but just traded it recently. That's okay, bud. You had to do what you had to do, FG. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, the first year, I guess, is the one that's got raised, and man, they're beautiful coins. If you get them, you know, with the deets. I like them with the good deets on them, the good details. Uh, Mrs. Silver Eagle, agree. I really like them too. Tim, good to see Tim, my lazy self, just shipped out a little swag today. Sorry, but it's on its way. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, yep, Tim's getting some swag. That's good. Everybody saying hey. MR, sorry. Okay. I've only met Transient Stack and Herman. I have met Silver and Cigars. I have met Pirate Stacker. I have met Pawnbroker Pickers, and I've met the guys from Harry's Coin Shop at Fun Show this last January. Harry wasn't there. Silver Dragon wasn't there, but I met Adrian and King Richard and the other guy, the foreign dude. No, he's not a foreign dude, but he's into foreigns and stuff. He's got the top pop on slab foreigns or whatever. So I met those three guys at Fun Show, and funny enough, man, people were standing all around them. Nobody recognized them. I walked right over to them. I said, hey, I watch the show. I enjoy y'all's videos. You know, y'all do with dragons. And I gave them all a poker chip. And I gave them a poker chip for Harry. And Adrian said, you want to give Dragon the poker chip? I said, no, not really. And walked off. So I was running low. I only took so many. But yeah, I got to meet them as well. I'm a hermit, met no one. I pretty much live as a hermit myself, but I've met Bella's Forge, I've met Gatita Oso, I've met a few people in the community, you know, in real life, so it's awesome. You know, people, you know, I let Bella's Forge and Gatita Oso come to my house, you know, and of course I let SEstkr come to my house. But that's not something I normally do. But they sent me an email, said we're over here having dinner with Walker Magnet. That's another channel, and we're in the area. If you want to meet us, you know, what do you want to do? I said, well, you know, I can't drive. I'm legally blind. I said, so y'all have to come here. So I met them in the middle of the night out here in my yard, and I mean, I was strapped just in case, but you know, great people. We stood there and talked for an hour. Had a blast. Had a good time. They gave me a couple of gifts. I gave them poker chips. Because really all I had to give. And so, yeah, that's some great people in the community. Yeah, I watch Walker Magnet as well. I bought one of my large cents from him over there. He does auction every now and then. So yeah, y'all go check out Walker Magnet. He's another Alabamian coin guy. I didn't get to meet Coin Guy. He was there the day before we got there. He was at the Fun Show the day before we got there. And as we were driving in, I'm like, God, I hope I get to meet Coin Guy, but never did. He left right before we got there. When we got there, Pirate Stacker said he had just left. I'm like, dadgummit. What's up, Hidden Numismatists? I am well. I am very well. So, yeah, good to see you. Hidden Numismatists has an awesome channel. Now y'all talking about a numismatist. If you're into coin collecting and U.S. history and coins, Confederate history, that's the man's channel to go subscribe to, because he's got all the top coins, he's got all the Confederate notes, he's got all the Mexico notes. He's got a beautiful collection of stuff over there. I would kill to have all that stuff. I mean, not literally, but it's a beautiful collection that he's got over there. So you definitely go check him out. Thank you, Mrs. Thank you, West Texas Stackers. I have a new video dropping at 6 p.m. Southeast. Okay. So I always look forward, and he goes way. He don't just show you the coin. He's got 3 pages of history about the designer, how it came to be. I mean, this dude, he he's got the info on all the coins, who designed them, where they were made, where they were minted, how many were destroyed. He's got all the history that goes with it. So really, really good channel. He's been wanting one of my poker chips, and I told him to. Yeah, yeah, good, good, Mr. Silver Eagle. Yeah, you'll love his channel, man. It's awesome. Uh, he's got an awesome channel, and so yeah, Hidden's an awesome dude. So yeah, go sub him up. That's awesome. Thank you, moderators, for helping me out with the links and stuff. I do appreciate that. We got 19 people in the house and 28 likes. You can't argue with that. Thank y'all. That's awesome. Yeah. Pre-33 gold. Yeah, he's got all that stuff, man. So I think I'm fixing to go ahead and do it. I've been trying to avoid it, but I think I'm fixing to go get me a Dansco typeset. I'll try to find one without the gold pages in it, because I'll never be able to do the gold stuff. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a Dansco typeset album. And, I know what I'm getting into on that, because there's so many different coins. Like, even with Seed of Liberties, there's so many different varieties and whatever. So I'm getting in deep on this coin collection, but I think I'm going to get me a Dansco typeset for sure, and start trying to put that thing together. I did the little, I think it's over here. I did this one right here. The little, what was that? Who makes this thing? I forgot. Whitman. I did the little blue Whitman. I did this one here and filled it up within less than a year. So, of course, I already had a bunch of the coins to go in it, but I topped that one off. I thought I'm going to go ahead and get me a Dansco. I'm going to pay up and get one with the dust jacket and all with it. I'm going to pay up and get a nice one. That way the dust jacket will help protect the coins as well. So they're like 98 bucks. Let me know if you want me to let you know, SEstkr. What's he talking about here? I may be able to get a 70 Dansco typeset album new at a good price. Yeah, man. If you can get one at a decent price, holler at me, brother. I can cash app you or ever how you want. I can send you, cash in the mail. I don't like doing that, but I will do it sometimes. Yeah, let me know, man. If you can find one decent, I'll definitely do it. Tim has subbed to Hidden's channel. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tim, you're going to love it, man. If you love the type coins and stuff, if you love coin collecting aspect of the hobby, you're going to love his channel. If you're just a stacker, you may not like it as much. But he does the kooks as well. He's into the kookaburras like I am, so the man knows what a beautiful coin looks like. Hey, what can I say? And he's in the Confederate notes too. Hidden, I got a couple more Confederate notes coming after I get paid. So I got that one. Right now, that's the only one I got. Back in the 80s, I had handfuls of these things. Handfuls of them, because you could buy them at the flea market for $4. They weren't graded, obviously, but had I known the prices on these things were going to blow up the way they did, man, I should have kept them. I ended up sending, I don't know what I ended up doing with them. I ended up selling them to somebody, but I had a handful of Confederate notes back in the late 80s. Should have kept them. Live and learn. Yep. What's my... You're welcome, Hidden. Thank you, Hidden. I appreciate that. Any help I can get, man. You know, prices are a major thing with me. There's my favorite subscriber, Amy Harrell. Good to see you, Amy. Good to see you in here. Hope you're doing well. Uh, I like seeing Amy in here. Linda was in here earlier. She might still be listening. I think she was eating dinner. So Linda Bott was in here earlier. Uh, let's see. What my first goal is in sight. What's your first goal, Littlefoot? I gotta know, buddy. What's your first goal? Um. Oh, she's still here. She's listening. Good deal. Uh. So what's your first goal, Littlefoot? Let's hear about it. I need to back up from this client and get my last one. Take care of. Thank you, Hidden, for popping in. $250 facing 90%. That's awesome. That's an awesome one, man. That's an awesome one. Yeah, I need more 90%. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I've got a decent amount, but it ain't enough, obviously. But you know, it's never enough, is it? Really? You know, whether you got gold, it's never enough. You know, when you got cooker, it's never enough. It's never enough should be the motto of silver stacking. It's never enough. That should be it. Second goal, 200 round, 200 round, not ounces, but rounds. Gotcha. Okay. That's a good goal, man. Uh, I've already hit 100. Of course, I keep trading over for gold, so, uh, you know, this is a lot. You know, each one of these coins is like 2.5 10-ounce bars, I guess you could say. Something to that effect. But, I'll get a lot of silver weight, and then I'll go and have me find me a gold coin to go trade some of that off for, because silver is heavy and gold is light. What did Amy get? Let me see. I'm back from physical therapy. Awesome, awesome. Physical therapy bites, doesn't it, Amy? It bites. I broke my leg in 2021 during the whole COVID fiasco, and I have a metal rod in my leg now, thanks to all that, because I broke both bones in the same leg. I had a really bad accident, and yeah, I had to go to physical therapy, and I went. I think I went 10 days, and I'm like, screw this. I was afraid I was gonna hurt somebody at that place. They want me to do things that hurt too bad, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. And the way I did it, and I'm not saying it's the right way, y'all, because I did get hooked on them, but I take me a handful of Percocets. You know, after my staples, whatever, came out, and I was, you know, the doctor gave me instructions to get up and walk. He said, okay, staples right, you can get up and walk now. And when he told me that, I'd take a handful of Percocets. I'd get up and walk around the house, you know, not feel a thing, and then, you know, do that until it starts hurting, lay down and deal with the aftermath. That's how I kind of got mine back moving again. But I thought I was gonna swing on some of them nurses at the physical therapy place. They wouldn't have been my leg, and it hurts, and hurts bad, like bad enough for me to punch some lady out. So I will not trade again. I will keep what I have and save for what I want. Awesome. I traded 3 10-ounce bars for 1/4 ounce gold and 1 ounce silver incuse. Yeah, that's cool. What in the world have I done? I hit something. Some button came up. So, yeah, I understand that. I mean, I don't have as much generic bullion right now. I don't have much at all in generic bullion. Uh, but I mean, as I increase my kookaburra stack, you know, I'll get up again, you know, with the silver and stuff, you know, with the generic bars or whatever. I'll get back up there again. I just like that gold. I don't know, something about it. I like having that gold. You know, it's pretty awesome that you can take all these coins right here. You know, like if you had to leave in a hurry, you know what I'm saying? Like SHTF is hit and you got to go to your bug out location. That's almost $5,000 I can stick out in my pocket and run out with it. You know what I'm saying? Silver, you can't really do that. So that's kind of why I'll trade up to gold every time. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. Thanks, SEstkr says your stack is Bigfoot stack, not a Littlefoot stack, so that means a lot. Yep, that's true. That is true. The older you get, the busier you get. That's a fact. That is a fact. I'm going back and reading some of this stuff. I'm real tired. I bet you are. Probably hurting too. Bless your heart. Do some knitting. Everybody needs something to just take their mind off of whatever. I know for a lot of ladies it's knitting or sewing or whatever. I don't know. Everybody needs a hobby that gets their mind off the world every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I think I have a 3-cent copper nickel. Cool. Yep, I got one of those. It's over here somewhere. It's right here. Boom. I got a Trime. It's coming. It'll be in my ST wallet. A silver Trime. It's 90% silver, 10% copper. This is a 3-cent nickel, copper nickel, like you were saying. So, pretty cool. I like it. This is fairly good shape. Paid up a little bit for it, but that's alright. I like it. It's in good shape. You know, I mean, I don't know. I just don't like coins that are just wore down to the nub, you know. I like something with some details on it every now and then. That's just me. I'd rather pay up and get something a little bit nicer. You know, that's just my opinion. But not overpay, you know what I'm saying? Oh, your mine is a 2-cent copper, kind of pretty. Yeah, I got a 2-cent piece as well. 2-cent copper. I got half cents, 2 cents. I got just about all that kind of stuff. There's a half cent right there. That's a half cent. That was kind of wore down. I got another half cent coming that's in better shape than that. And let's see, is this the 2 cent? That's a large cent. Put that back. I think that's the 2-cent piece right there. Hard to see. Yeah, let's see. Pretty sure that's a 2-cent piece. Got a shield on the back. Yeah, you can barely see the 2 with this and this through this flip or whatever. Yeah, I like the type coins. I don't know why. I have a tube of barber dimes that are slick as ice. Yep, I got a few barbers that are slick too. I got a barber quarter that's pretty slick. I'm loving that Stone Mountain half picked up. I picked up hoping I can find the old Spanish Trail in Hawaii. Yeah, I like the Stone Mountain. My Stone Mountain is at grading right now. It's at Annex. I'm waiting on it to come back. I picked one up at the Dalton, Georgia coin show. I thought it was rather fitting that it came from Georgia and it's a Stone Mountain coin. So, and actually it was a gift from the SEstkr. He bought it for me. I didn't have to pay nothing for it. So I thought, you know what? It's in AU condition. I'm going to get it graded. So it's at the graders. I want to find a Gettysburg Kamam. The Kamams are up there. They're expensive, but they're, you know, if you get one in nice shape, they're beautiful coins. I'd like to have a Gettysburg, and I'd like to have an Alabama Kamam, you know, the 2x2. I'd like to have one of those as well. War leaving? Okay, War. God bless you, brother. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us for a little bit. You went to that coin show this year, yeah. I went last year. I think it was last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last year. It's a big coin show. Dalton, Georgia is a big coin show. I love the coins you have there, Southeast. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. I have a love for coins, and I have a love for silver. When I first, before I even knew what a silver round or a sovereign was, I was working a retail job. It's back when I was still driving and everything, before I was on disability. I was working a retail job, and I was pulling those Indian head cents out of the till. I'd replace it with a regular penny, a Lincoln Memorial at that time, because that's all we had. I'd replace I'd carry a couple of pennies in my pocket all the time, because if I found an Indian head, I'd pull it out of the till and replace it with a regular penny, And as long as I'm replacing the penny, there's nothing wrong with pulling out one. So I got me a little collection of, a couple of those that got me into coins, and then coins got me into silver, and then now I just kind of stuck on both, I guess. That's kind of how my whole story started. Gonna need to find me another job. Yeah, I know you were talking about that. Like you said, you're gonna do Grubhub or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, I love coins. I love silver. I love my numismatics. I like Morgan dollars in really nice shape. This is the MS-64, an older NGC holder. I like so many different. I don't know. It's the history, I guess, behind it all that really gets me. I love the history. Like this. Like this 2-cent piece I just had a while ago. You can barely see it in there. It says 2 cents. But that could have been in Abraham Lincoln's hand or something. It could have been in Robert E. Lee's pocket. You get to thinking about it. The history is what I really like about the coins. I have mostly bullion, yet I am working out a box of ASC, mixed a few at a time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. ASC is a good thing to have. The wheel on that is nice. Somebody that I watched sent me a 1959 silver dime. Awesome. That's awesome. Yep. Roosevelt. It would have to be. Because Mercury's quit in 46 or 47. Mercury Down's quit sometime before that. That's awesome. Tim, you have a stack started, brother. So, you take it from there, man. And, if you just do a little bit every week, if you're on a week-to-week paycheck, set aside $10, go to the store, just blow it on silver dimes or whatever. The value will start adding up over time, after a year's worth of buying, 3 dimes a week or whatever, the value starts adding up over time. And I started stacking generic bullion bars, like 5 ounces and 10 ounces, and I'd stack one every other month or whatever, and the weight adds up over time, man. That's how you do it. You do it slow. You can do it. Oh, yep. The wheel on that is nice. What you talking about, the wheel on what? I must have missed something. I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else. Oh, you're talking about the Morgan, I think. That's what you were talking about. The wheel on the luster on the Morgan. Yeah. Yep. I got so many Morgans that are cleaned, and someone's great-great-grandpa could have met the love of their life with a pocket of dimes in their pocket. Right? Absolutely. Yeah, I thought you were talking about that Morgan, too, once I thought about it, I guess. This $20 gold note is something that Kansas Kid sent me. Right here in the fine print, it says, I'm going to have to pull it up here to read it. It says, redeemable in gold or lawful money. at any Federal Reserve Bank. That's what it says. So this is what's known as a gold or awful money note right here. So man, he gave me that. He gave it to me as a Christmas present. Hey, I was sitting here doing something one night, and he sent me an email and said, "Go check your mailbox." Like, I guess he'd been tracking it the whole time or whatever, and I said, "Okay." And I mean, it was past dark. I went, I grabbed my flashlight, went and checked the mailbox, and he had sent me this $20 note, and he had sent me like 5 pages of information about it and everything. It was awesome of him to do that. Just sent me a note, man. That's awesome. Like I said, man, there's some fantastic people in this community. Fantastic people. Just out of the blue, sent me a $20 gold note. It's pretty nice. M.O. Silver, I'm here to hang out. I hear you, brother. Come on in, set a spell. We'll chat. We'll chew the fat. We'll jaw jack. That's what we call it here in the South, jaw jacking. So yeah, come on in. Welcome on in. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, I don't know, man. I got a thing for the currency. I got a thing for the coins, for the kooks, for the type coins. I don't know. I just like it all, I guess. My problem is I just ain't got enough money. What's up, 3D Woodworks? Good to see you. Good to see you in the house. Hope you're doing okay. Come on in here and chill with us, brother. 3D Woodworks got a channel over there. Definitely check him out. M.O. Silver as well. Yeah, this is the only gold note I have right now. Like I said, this was by Kansas Kids. I didn't buy this. It was a gift. But this is actually what they call gold or lawful money note. The regular gold seal or the regular gold certificates have a big gold thing over here behind the word 20 or whatever. So it's not a gold certificate, but it's a gold or lawful money note, I guess is what it's called. But I like it. It was very, very cool. And as far as silver certs go, I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of Star Note bills. I got a couple silver certs for Star. There's a silver certificate. That was in pretty good shape. I don't know. This one here is in rough shape right here. There's another silver certificate. That's a Star Note one right there. Star Note silver cert. I like that. There's another one in nicer shape. So I got like 4 or 5 of the silver certificates. I got a couple of red seal $2 bills. I got some of the regular green ones too, but I like the red seal $2 bills. Pretty cool. There's another one. I have a red seal $5 bill. It's in really bad shape, but it is what it is, you know. Old money. I don't know, something nostalgic about it. I like it. The history, I guess, like I was saying. But, I like the old notes as well. Ronnie Brown. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Thank you, T-Bird. T-Bird's back in here for a minute. Good to see you, T-Bird, again. Definitely. So yeah, I like the notes and stuff. Of course, over here, let me see if I can get off the wall without tearing the whole joint down. But I got a frame here. There's a shirt. There's a red seal $2 bill. There's a $5 silver shirt, and then there's a national currency $10 bill on the top, brown seal. So yeah, I like the notes. I like the old notes as well. I'll put that back up later. Set that over there out of the way. And I love my Confederate stuff too. So yes, thank you, T-Bird. Y'all give us a like, a thumbs up. Inkman78, good to see you, brother. Welcome on in. So we got 15 in here, 31 likes. Man, can't complain about that at all. I appreciate y'all. So welcome on in, Inkman. Hope you're doing well. Uh, so if you're stacking this week, what have you stacked? Let me hear about it. I want to know. I want to know what you've been buying. If you're not broke like me and you still got a little money to stack with, what you been getting into? Let's talk about it. Hey, Ronnie. Throw in there. Hello, hello. 17 in the house now. Awesome, awesome. Nobody stacking this week? It's okay. I'm going to try to buy some osmium. It's spelled with an M. Osmium. Tonight at Long Live Coins. That's cool. That's like the newest precious metal. I don't really know enough about it to be dangerous. I know Space Miner and Long Live Coins are into it big, and obviously Silver Dragons is not about it after the video he made. But that's cool, man, because that stuff, it can shoot up in price just like platinum or anything else could. I get $2 bills and Eisenhower dollars from the bank to use them as TOs. What's a TO? Not sure what that is. Picked up a few things. 10 Silver Eagles, $10 face. Nice. 1903 S Half Eagle. Sweet, dude. And 2020 Proof Eagle. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Excellent. West Texas SEstkr picked up a $5 gold Indian, 5-gram gold Perth mint, and some other stuff for the missus. Awesome, awesome. Sweet. Yeah, Inkman's got some nice taste, man. Got some. Yep. Michael Stacking bought him a boo and a shoe, a Japanese square type coin. Awesome, awesome. You said Ronnie. Okay, good deal. Sure, he appreciate that. Yeah, we gotta support each other. I appreciate that. Yeah. I could trade my gold that I have currently in for some pre-33 gold, but I don't have to do it for a slab piece because there's so much of that pre-33 stuff gets faked. I'd be afraid to get one that's not slab. That's just me, but I know there's some. I mean, I know like the premiums are way down on that stuff. Now's the time to get it. I picked up a few ASCs and a couple other things that I'll make a video on when they arrive. Awesome, Becky. Oh, I forgot about a couple others. A 1925 SP dollar. 1879 CC. Oh, man. I want a Morgan CC so bad, but probably won't ever happen. Yeah, I would love to have a CC Morgan, and I've had opportunities to buy some that were just in really crappy condition. But yeah, I may end up selling a piece of gold to get me a CC Morgan one of these days, a nicer one. Yeah, Inkman's got some nice stuff going on over there. I have several pieces already. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Yep. ASCs is a good thing to have. They're, if you're going to take it to a coin shop, you're going to get the most back for an ASC. Where's my ASC? I got one right here. I'm a type 1 guy. I like the type 1s better, but that's just me. Of course, I flip it wrong. American Silver Eagle. My mom gave me this one. It's a 92, I think. Come on, phone, focus. Yeah, it's a 92. There you go. That's the only only Silver Eagle I got currently. Everything else is kookaburras uh, or this thing right here. Oh, damn. I like the Type 1s better. I just, something about that new design I don't care for. The missing reed's okay, but, you know, the Chinese have already figured out how to duplicate the missing reed. That didn't take them long. But I like this 5-ounce Scotch deal. It's awesome sauce. One of my favorite pieces right now. The Rifleman round. I like it. I almost turned my tea over. Move that back out of the way. And I like this here snake round, or snake coin from Perth. It's pretty cool. 2025, you're the snake. Yep. Let's see. Inkman said, well, I sold 7.5 grams of gold bars, 18 ounces sterling silver, and 40 grams of raw placer gold at the A&A show last week in Oklahoma. Awesome, man. Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, I would love to go to the A&A show one of these days when I get rich and famous. But yeah, it don't look like I'm ever gonna get there. Fun show was, you know, Fun show was good enough for me. It's huge. Florida United Numismatists, if you're wondering what that stands for. I was looking at that round a few days ago. Oh, you're talking about the nice, Amy. You gonna pick you one of those up? Some sleeves. You talking about capsules? You talking about these? The little capsule things? Silver and cigars. What's going on? Good to see you, brother. Cowboy round. Oh, okay. Look at the cowboy. Gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, they're nice, man. The cowboy round is cool, but it didn't have the gun on it. And when they come out with the gun, I was like, yeah, I got to have that rifleman. I like the rifleman round better. Of course, y'all know, I live in Alabama. We're a Pro 2A state. I'm a Pro 2A person. I carry a firearm with me everywhere I go. So, there's that. Silver Cigars is saying, hey, Cigars, what you been picking up lately? I mean, you don't have to ruin your video if you're making a video about it, but, you know, what you been picking up, bud? Those are the ones that goes into a binder. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Talking about some flips. These are called flips. I'm educating Tim here. He's a new stocker. These are called flips. They make these for dimes, quarters, $half, Morgan dollars. They make them in all different sizes. And they're called a flip for that reason. You can flip the coin, look at it without having to touch it. These are not Mylor, but something else. Anyway, I forget what it's called. This plastic stuff. But these are flips, and these are capsules. The coins. Some coins will come in a capsule. Like typically, if you order kookaburras from the Perth Mint, they will come in a capsule. You don't have to buy it. So, but and sometimes you order real big coins, like the 5-ounce round, that came in its own capsule. So I'm glad that came in its capsule. These are called slabs, Tim. Just referred to as slabs, but these are typically numismatic coins for the most part, or they should be. They have a grade on them, MS64. MS stands for Mint State. So, trying to help you out there, bud. If you have questions, email me, brother. You got my email. Cellophane. Thank you, Ink Man. That's what it is. Cellophane, like old cigarette packs. Tim, yo. 1-ounce silver buffalo. Bought 20 more on eBay. The herd is expanding. I hear you, brother. Man, I had no idea they made so many different buffalo rounds. If you're not aware, y'all need to go and subscribe to Silver and Cigars. Silver and Cigars is trying to collect every buffalo, you know, because all these private mints make them. You got Silvertown, you got the Highland Mint, you got whatever, all these different mints a buffalo. He started out collecting. He wants to collect one of every kind of buffalo, and I think he got over 50 or 60 now. So he's trying to collect every buffalo ever made. So that's pretty cool. 145 types to date I have found. Wow. That means found. That means they ain't bought them all yet. But yeah, that's amazing. I figured that might have been, 10. Goes to show what I know. Everybody, there's lots of buffaloes out there. He's got 76. Wow. Yeah, tons of cool buffalo rounds. I know Asahi makes a buffalo. Pamp makes a buffalo. Don't forget that the U.S. Mint made a, right. Sure. Buffalo nickel, buffalo gold coin. Buffalo dollar. Yep. Yep. Of course, that's where the all that stuff stemmed from the buffalo nickel. I'm assuming that's where it all came from. Commemorative. Oh, okay. Okay. I did not know that. That's something I did not know, Ink Man. Appreciate you bringing that up, telling me about it. See, we're all learning today. Warrior Buffalo is my favorite. So I think Scottsdale, or no, was it First Mint? Somebody else makes a buffalo. There's so many of them out there to get. So many different ones. And I think there's even a note with a buffalo or something on it. I think there's a note or two with buffaloes on them as well. U.S. currency. So, yep. Lots of buffaloes. There's a Buffalo Girl coin. Pretty cool. Is it 2001 or 2007? Silver and cigars. He's probably got that one too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 33 likes, 12 in the house. Awesome, y'all. Oh yeah, he's collecting all the buffaloes. I'm collecting all the kookaburras, or trying to. It's an undertaking, but I'm trying to collect all the kooks from 1990 to current, and they're still going, I'm sure. I wonder when they'll stop making the kookaburra. That'd be an interesting question. I've seen hundreds of the 2001 for sale. Don't want to pay the $100 for it. Yeah, I guess not. So yeah. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure I saw a U.S. currency note with a buffalo on it. I know there's Black Eagle, there's a bunch of different kinds, but yep. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam. It's an old song. And the clouds, not the skies are not cloudy all day. I picked up a couple of old coins a week ago. Wow. 1557. $1 and a 1755 8 reales. Pillar dollar. Yeah. What's up, Cranky Stacker? Welcome on in. We're just sitting here hanging out. Chit chat. Community hangout here. Good to see Cranky in the house. Go subscribe to Cranky Stacking if you haven't already. Go check out his channel. He's an awesome content creator. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So go check him out as well. Give him your patronage. My collection is all over. Well, so is mine. I got currency. I got kookaburras. I got type coins. Mine just gold bullion, just regular bullion, just mine's all over the place too, brother. Don't feel bad about that. Super thin and huge, bigger than a 5-ounce round is usually. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I feel the same, Ink Man. My collection's all over the place as well, brother. It's hard to focus on one thing when there's so much cool stuff out there. Uh-oh, FG's done find him another one. He ain't seen that one yet. Cool. There's another one to add to the list. Cigars. How many are different SEstkr? I think he said 175 so far that he's figured out. Some of the buffaloes have dates on them, so that changes it up a little bit too. Silver buffalo are cool. Yes, they are. Silver anything is cool. 145. I was wrong. 145 that he's found so far. That's awesome. I would have had no idea there was that many buffaloes out there. And Silver Cigars collects the Perth Dragon bars, and he does the Zombuck series as well, I believe. So that's awesome. I do. Yep. Well, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Cranky. Cranky's in the house. Good to see Cranky SEstkr. Cranky SEstkr and Missy SEstkr do a live, I think it's every Monday. So go and check that out. I don't know if they swap between channels or what, but I'm sure if he's in there, he'll let us know. But they have an awesome live every week. Yes, good on you, Tim. That's a good channel to check out right there. I collect the British Tudor Beast. Yep. A lot of people collect the British Tudor Beast, the 2 ounce. I think there's 5 ounce. There's gold ones. I gotta have me a gold kookaburra before it's all over with. Just one. That's all I'm saying. Should be filming a new buffalo video. Very cool. Nemo's Numismatics. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Nemo. Good to see you, brother. It's good to see you, brother. I have to do the accent every time it comes out. Tickles me. I tried to collect the Intaglio 500 club pieces, but they're hard to come by. I bet they are. Any sort of series, man, if you don't catch it from the beginning, trying to buy the beige stuff, I know this from the kookaburras. I'm collecting the kookaburras. If you don't catch a series at its start, dude, it's hard to catch up. Unless you're just, missed one or whatever. It's hard to catch up on that stuff. So, yeah. So, you go check out Nemo's Numismatics. He's a great channel. He's from Scotland. Bonnie, Scotland, I said. And go over there and check him out. He's got Nemo Jr. over there teaching him about silver and coins and stuff. So, definitely go check out Nemo's Numismatics. Tim, that'd be another good one for you to sub up to. He's got plenty of swag too. Tim might want to do a swag swap, will you? Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. You know it. I appreciate you being over here and hanging out with us today. I don't know what time it is where you are. There you go, Tim. Nemo's Numismatics, or Tim, send him an email. Probably going to be easier for you to just do it that way. Tim Ivans, send Nemo's Numismatic an email. I'm sure he's got an email over there on his channel. Or he may have his address posted, I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely check him out. He's a good bloke, as they say over there. 22, so it's 10:30 where you are. Wow. 10:30. Ain't none. I've got 2 buffalo on my list that are from Intaglio. Awesome. I didn't know Intaglio made a buffalo either. That's cool. But yeah, go check out Nemo's Numismatics. I tell you what, I like this coin right here. This gold stand gib. It's pretty awesome. Quarter ounce. I guess it's a commemorative or an anniversary or whatever. 2016, 1916. 1 year. It's pretty nice. I traded it and got that last time. I like that gold coin. Michael likes it too. Michael Stacking says, send it over here. Nope. Okay, so Nemo's got an email in his YouTube info. Go over there and send him an email, Tim. That'll get you hooked up. Oh, yeah, I had no idea. And Taglia will make some nice coins. But their stuff, man, if you don't catch it in, like a series or whatever, this stuff is high. Trying to pick up the older pieces. Countdown to my journey to the States. Listen, Nemo, I know you're coming to New York City, but look, don't judge the whole U.S. on New York City, please. And keep your situational awareness up when you're over there, dude. There's a lot of crime in that city. I'm not trying to scare you away or nothing, but just keep your eye out. Because, you could not pay me to go to New York City. You couldn't offer me 10 pieces of gold to go to New York City. I would not do it. But that's me. All right, good deal. Sorry, I had to give you my spiel on New York City. Right, the exception, not the rule. Exactly right. House on the nearest exits at all times. Yes, sir, you got it. That's it. Keep an eye out behind you, too. People sneak up on you and whatever. So, yeah. New York City, I would love to go. I would have loved to have went back like in the 80s or whatever when Ed Koch was the mayor. But you couldn't pay me to go there now, man. A lot of crime, a lot of thugs, a lot of drugs, a lot of stuff going on. It's a hellhole over there, to be honest with you, from what I hear. Oh yeah, the food. Oh yeah, yeah. They got some good food up there. I would like to go see the Statue of Liberty and all that stuff, but yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Good. So I wanted to make sure I told you that. I think I told you that in a comment already, but yeah. It can be a good place, and I won't go up there because they won't let me tow the gun up there. That's my main reason, because I tow the gun everywhere I go. So if they don't let me carry a weapon, I ain't going. That's just a fact, Jack. That's how it is. Right, Inkman? Inkman feels me. Good deal. Yeah, if I can't carry that, I ain't going there. That's the way it goes. I'm a big 2A guy. We have constitutional carry in Alabama. And, so, yeah, I'm pro 2A all the way. Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. Lord, I don't want to waste any more of y'all's time. Yes, Becky. I love the area I live in. Yeah, I know, Nemo. I know, buddy. So sorry that happened to y'all, man. Yeah, I live on a farm. It's my dad's farm. He's in his 70s. So, me and my sister will inherit the farm, but, we're not trying to push him into doing nothing, more until he's ready. But I live on the property with my dad and my sister, and it's awesome. We have hundreds of acres to roam. I can go shoot in my own backyard. I got my own shooting range, So if I want to target practice some, whatever, well, out here where I live, you can do it all. There's no city ordinances or nothing like that. So I love being in the country. I love it, love it, love it. Have a great evening to you too, Linda. God bless you. I don't know how they can ignore the Constitution. Brother, give them a chance. They will do it every time. I don't know how they do it either, man, but, These people are so. I gotta watch my tongue here. These people are so dadgum power hungry, man. They don't care what they do to people. Uh, yeah, that's the nightmare I have too. Them coming and taking our weapons. Not cool. So, I'm a country girl at heart. I can appreciate that, Becky. I sure can. Yeah, like I said, Bella's Forge and Gatita Oso have actually been out here to the property, and they'll tell you, it's in the middle of nowhere, dog. I mean, there's nothing here but hay fields and barns and, uh, you know, and dogs. Of course, I got my dogs. So, it's quiet country life. Kind of do what you want, as long as as long as you stay out of your neighbor's business, they'll stay out of your business. That's kind of the agreement we all have in the valley here where I live. So, that's the way it is, and that's the way I like it. So it's been an hour and a half. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I got some more things I got to get done before dark. Y'all have a great evening, a great day. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. God bless you. Prep, keep stocking. Carry a weapon. Save yourselves and others if you have to. God bless. This is SEstkr. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And we're out.